real-time prices. A platform is a platform is a platform. You know, if you are, and some of you in this room are traders, and if you've been professional traders or fund managers, you'd be used to using the likes of Reuters and Bloomberg and the like. A trading platform, I would certainly argue, is much like. What we're able to add, as I say, is the value-added service of the pre-screened and only showing the filtered pre-screened stocks. And this is monitored on a monthly basis, which means, as the question rose earlier, if, for example, you make an investment in a company on our trading platform, and then the stock becomes Sharia repugnant, so it's no longer compliant, we would alert you and say you're holding a stock that was Sharia compliant, it is no longer Sharia compliant, given that, you know, their business ratios have changed, or their investment in a particular company, or whatever, you know, the dynamics of the business has changed such that it is no longer compliant. That being the case, we would monitor your portfolio and alert you such that you would have the 60 days to exit. In that time, should it become compliant again, we would alert you and say, false alarm, you know, if you're still long on the stock, you may continue to be so. Yeah. We, you know, to use an independent, you could potentially use a screening service, you know, from one provider and a trading platform from another, but you won't have the same levels of access and the same levels, as I say, of or the integrated process that we're able to offer in one platform. Beyond that, we also have dividend purification, which to the best of our knowledge, nobody else is able to offer at the moment in the way that we do it. And the way we do it is, let's imagine, for argument's sake, Tesco's. Let's imagine Tesco's, they're up to 5%, I think, is the tolerance level for haram activities. So if Tesco's in a particular month derived 4% of their income, or in that particular quarter, 4% of their income from haram activities, we would alert you to what that percentage is. And our general advice is to put that into some sort of charity to be able to offset the haram activity from which your dividend has been derived. Of course, it is up to you whether you want to follow that or not. But we're not, and so we are able to give you that level of purification, which otherwise normally, and according to IOFU standards, is, I think, a 5% standard. So typically, if you feel that a company has derived profit and pays out a dividend from haram activities, typically you would be expected to give out that 5%. We go a step further and actually tell you what that percentage is and give you the advice, what you ought to do, you know, accordingly. As a trading platform, and I can show you some screens, but of course you would have all the functionality that you would expect to build your own portfolios, to be able to run it on several screens, mobile access, web-based access, etc., etc. If we go through, yeah, okay. So who would actually use the trader platform? So I'll give you some case studies with live sales that we're doing at the moment, for example. So in terms of, the first of the stockbrokers, we're speaking with UK-based stockbrokers predominantly, but certainly I've been, and as I say, my chairman has been traveling around the world as well in identifying stockbrokers from around the world. Our proposition to these stockbrokers is for them potentially, for the ones where it's appropriate, for them to build a Sharia compliant division, a share trading division that is Sharia compliant. And the way they're able to do that without all the overheads associated is simply by adopting our trading platform. If a client is able to buy and sell on our trading platform, they don't incur interest. Every part of our company is Sharia compliant, and so by virtue of the fact that clients are trading on our platform, we would arguably certainly put forward the proposition that it would be a Sharia compliant activity, and a division could be created within an organization very simply by using our trading platform. We have stockbrokers in the UK that at the moment are looking at setting up a non-advisory, so just an execution-only share trading service. Because this platform is aimed at institutions, the share dealing service would be a telephone service where retail clients would call into the stockbroker, and they would go through the available stocks and trade the ones that are listed on our platform. And so they're able to create this service simply by adopting our trading platform. Another population that are interested in our service, fund managers. So we have equity fund managers, so people who manage funds. There are at the moment something like 800 odd funds with a Sharia mandate. Several of them are based around Mayfair, where we're based, and then most of them are actually in the Middle East, and some in Malaysia and spread around the Far East, with a small population, I think, in Switzerland and so on. With those people, what we're able to do is we give them, as I say, this trading platform on which everything that they see is Sharia compliant, so they don't need to go back and forth with their Sharia board in order to make a decision as to what to trade. But beyond that, for example, with wealth managers and so on, we're able to put together a platform, or on our platform, they're able to put together a portfolio for individual clients or individual for family offices and the like, and actually manage each one of them individually. Our platform has all the built-in capabilities for a portfolio manager to run by default. So what we're actually finding at the moment is that or rather the people that we're speaking to, what they're finding is that by using our trading platform, they're able to build divisions where in the past, if they had wanted to do it, they would have had to spend a lot more in terms of their overheads and so on, and ongoing costs. We have a platform that is priced certainly, to the market, and is able to offer a formidable platform offering in terms of an integrated Sharia compliant solution. We are growing our product range. At the moment, we have straightforward equities. We're looking at various sukuks. We're speaking with other people around the world in terms of funds and so on. Nothing definite as yet, but we're certainly looking to grow our range of products. We also have the capability on our platform. So I've spoken about people that would be interested in actually buying from our platform. There's obviously the other side of it as well, where we will be able to plug your stocks or your shares in and potentially sell into the platform. So in effect, you become market makers. It's very interesting to fund managers who find it difficult to find liquidity for some of their stocks. And we're speaking with people, especially in the Far East and Middle East, who are quite interested in actually attracting wealth or pools of wealth from markets that they wouldn't naturally be able to get liquidity from. So we are creating a central hub, in effect, where people will be able to sell and buy from. Again, a case study. We're speaking with an Asian/African financial institution. I have someone from that organization here, but I don't think the news is in the public domain, so I won't mention it too much. But from where they are, the original conversation started about using the trading platform for them to trade shares. That grew to them potentially creating an Africa-focused or a emerging markets-focused fund, which would use our trading platform, and there'll be several different African brokers that would come in and Asian brokers that would come in and plug in their stocks, so this fund manager could see those pools of opportunities. And we wanted to create the liquidity, so this company wanted to create the fund to actually provide that liquidity. That's now grown into an opportunity where we could potentially find distribution networks around Europe for this fund. So using the grander capabilities of my group, we're able to build just beyond giving you a share trading platform where you can buy and sell shares. That's the first opportunity, of course, but I would propose to you that certainly we're able to and have the capabilities to build far beyond that. I've got, again, there are demos of the trading platform available from umextrader.com. I'll send you the presentation to everyone who's in the room. But do have a look at the trading platform. Do, as I say, if you want a walkthrough of it, we can certainly do that on the telephone or via a video link and actually talk you through the platform. As I say, so as you would expect, we have interactive charting. There's about 1,500 odd studies available, and then you could add your own and so on. You could create your own. So Simon was speaking about picking and choosing certain stocks based on criteria. So be it the top 50 in terms of market capitalization around the globe or in London, in a particular city, whatever. So you're able to build your own composites and have a look at the performance of those. And as I say, break it down by portfolio. So for different clients who have different remits or mandates that you're managing portfolios for and so on. So it's certainly, as I say, a fully capable platform. We have external research. We're able to plug this research in. This is pretty much a plug and play network or platform using different networks. So we have the drill down data, which looks at pretty much every metric that as a fund manager you would want to look at, and possibly well beyond that as well. There's pair comparison summaries and so on. So certainly you could look at the performance of your company versus what it's doing with the peers in that particular sector. And again, a further breakdown of that. And again, the next slide where you get a graph of various different metrics compared to what your peers are doing. Yeah. So the benefits, as I say, share trading platform, which encompasses everything we've heard about today and everything we've spoken about today, from screening to dividend purification, and has the capabilities to add potentially other products as we grow. 10,000 odd stocks available for you to trade on one platform at the moment, and that would grow too as we look at newer markets potentially. You're able to create your own portfolios and funds, and so acceptable or rather useful to everyone from stockbrokers to fund managers to wealth managers and portfolio managers at the moment. We are looking at smart order routing. So again, given the fact that the counterparty to every trade by default at the moment is either Citigroup or Neonet, and we have several other partners. Deutsche Bank is one of them as well. So what we would do is we would find the appropriate counterparty to each of the trade dependent on what your demands are. Citigroup has a great international portfolio of capabilities, and so if you were very much internationally focused, we would find or we would connect you up with Citigroup. If you had a much more focused or European focused type of operation, then we would find the appropriate partner. In this case, will probably be someone like Neonet or one of the other 200 odd brokers that fall into our capable partners. And beyond that, as I say, we're also able to certainly look at your own organization's needs and then build solutions based on that. We are, as I say, speaking with companies where initially we started talking about funds, and that's grown to look at talking about fund management and distribution of funds and potentially even other sort of pension products and various things. So we do have the capabilities which go well beyond the UMEX Trader platform that we're able to build for your organizations. And also finally, Finally, I'll also say, so this is UMEX Trader, the professional share trading platform. As Simon has mentioned, we do have a partnership with Share PLC, where we are able to offer one of UK's dedicated Sharia-compliant share trading platform. This is open only to UK residents at the moment, and it has UK stocks. But we've screened every stock. We screen the stocks on a monthly basis, exactly as per the UMEX Trader offering, and we're able to, as I say, and this is open to everyone in this room who's interested in a retail offering. I mean, just in terms of the uptake we've had, we haven't really started pushing it. We've had, as I say, an impressive uptake, I'd like to think, on our platform, and that grows despite the fact that we haven't actually started marketing it. We had a soft launch in November, and we've started to see, as I say, slow growth on that platform, and that increases as I say, as more and more people start to hear and understand. So there's clearly a need and a demand for the Sharia compliant or UK focused Sharia compliant share trading service.